can't believe I'm a vlogger, bro.
You are?
I can't believe it. I'm actually excited. So guys, today is a busy day. We got 2 events today where I'm talking. It was a busy morning already. I was up at 5, I was in the gym for 5:30. Came back then, had a sports massage. As some of you know, I had a hip surgery a few months ago. So I'm still trying to work out the kinks there. Then I was on the radio on Dubai Eye Business Breakfast. It was pretty full on. Not all mornings are like this. And then we got 2 events today as well that we're headed to. So it's going to be a very productive day. We also have a big annual conference tomorrow I'm speaking at. So I have to kind of do a bit of mental preparation for that. But these events today, I have no plan. I'm just going to see. I'll tell you more about it later when I'm there. See what the vibe is, and then we'll go from there. So it should be a fun day. So we're here at Tanya's Tea House today. This morning I'm doing a talk for That Dubai Girl. They do co-working events every month, and I'm coming in to share some thoughts, share some insights, help them understand themselves, help them grow their business. It's different, it's laid back, it's very relaxed, so I'm excited for this one. Should be fun. Vision magnetizes you. So you have to create a vision of a day in the life 2-3 years from now. What does it feel like? How do my friends speak to me? What am I hearing about myself? What am I known for? This vision, if you can feel it in your heart, it's already yours. It's actually already yours. Think about a seed for fruit, right? When you plant a seed, is the fruit already inside the seed? Yeah, isn't it? I mean, the seed it's going to turn into the fruit. It's going to happen. Like the full fruit is in the seed already. It's the same with you. That vision of who you're supposed to be is in you already, in your heart. Genuine. That's why you're here alive today. If that seed wasn't there and you weren't going to get it, grow into it, you wouldn't still be here. There's a lot of people not here today in our life. Why are we still here? We're here only to discover what that seed is and to create an environment to allow it to grow. I'm a big believer that there's no burnout or stress when we're in our truth. We can get fatigued, we can be tired, but burnout, stress, breakdown, it comes from being out of alignment. Does that make sense? Alignment is key. Alignment with the highest version, truest version of yourself. So I think that's the first intention to set for everybody is who am I really? Who am I? Where am I going? Who am I becoming? These are some of the powerful questions that you should ask in your life, because every decision you're making, should I do this job? Should I be in this relationship? Should I hang out with these people? So we just finished our second event of the day. It was different vibe. It was all about the awareness, the alignment, the mindset. It's a full girl squad in there. They're all female employees, and it was really cool to share some different insights about how to raise your standards, how to, really say no to find out what you should be saying yes to, what you should be saying no to. Sounds very simple. It is very simple, but most people don't do it. So understanding what are your values, what kind of life do you want to live, was very impactful. The feedback is great. People have been loving it. We're going to one of my clients now. I'm suited and booted, so they're bespoke men's tailoring. And we're going to go over there. We're going to talk to them a little bit about an upcoming project, very exciting project. And I'm also getting a fitting because they have amazing stuff for piano and Xenia, and everything is bespokely made for me. And because of this injury for the last few months, I need stuff bespokely bigger than I used to need it. So we're getting a new Laura Piana pants and a Xenia jacket. I don't think the Xenia jacket's in, unfortunately, but the pants is there. So we're going to talk a bit of business and we're going to talk about clothes. And they're 2 of my favorite clients in Dubai. Even though I love all my clients worldwide, these two guys are extra special, right? They're special in a lot of ways, actually, but we won't get into that. But what I love about them is they're so humble, because even though they've had massive success, they don't act like it. They know there's things they don't know. I always say you don't know what you don't know. And those two guys live with that. And that's why they started working with me in the first place. And not only do they follow all my suggestions and my guidance and all the stuff we do, but they tell everybody. Like Aidan helped our business somewhat grow our business, doubled our sales, helped us personally in the mindset as well. They tell everybody. So, they're phenomenal guys basically. And I just love, we've become friends now. And the majority of my clients stay with me for years. And the reason is because I choose my clients very carefully. I'm very lucky at this stage. I built my whole business organically. This vlogging style, this new stuff is new to me. I've built everything organically. And that means I get to choose my clients. And that's why I get on. I like all my clients so much. But these two guys are just legends. You're going to meet them. They're great guys. The only problem is, they're Scottish, which is great, but it's just the side of Scotland. Like, that's the issue. It's the blue instead of the green. But we won't hold that against them, So yeah, let's go to Suited and Booted. Let's go.
So, trousers fit, how good are they trousers firstly?
Unreal.
We're actually matching here today, mate. Who wore them better? That's the question,
Yours is a bit of a taper at the bottom.
We'll get that. It's the first time ever in Suited Booties history, a pair of trousers is actually about to outdo a suit. Or suit sales.
Really, yeah.
They're phenomenal.
Yeah.
All clients are buying them, they're coming back in for more. They're lightweight for them to buy.
So I have the navy versions, as I was wearing today. Love them. They're so comfortable, because the back is different.
So we're doing an elasticated back on the back of the trousers, so it just basically gives you that comfort as well.
Yeah. I never dress so well as I dress now because of these guys.
Come on now.
I'm not just sweet talking now, despite what you think, So even why we keeping it like this?
Just taper the bottom ever so slightly.
This feels a bit tight, but I don't know if that's going to get bigger or smaller at the moment. That's how we do it.
We're sorted. This is my business partner, Calvin.
So in terms of the business, obviously it was founded in the UAE. We obviously identified a gap in the market for a premium bespoke product, but with that sort of British level of service and the customer experience being what it is. We originally started out just more the formal tailoring route, but it's expanded into having our own casual wear. We do women's stuff. It's just a sort of end-to-end bespoke tailoring house.
You're one of the only people who sell Loro Piana and Xenia.
Yeah.
Now, I've often seen Xenia and Loro Piana in the mall, Dubai Mall.
Yeah.
But it's only when we started working together last year, I truly understood. I knew about Xenia, but LP was a bit foreign to me.
Yeah.
But tell, why that's so special? Why is LP, why it feels... Why it's so good? Tell us about that.
You have to see it and wear it to understand. Yeah. It's essentially the Rolls Royce of fabric, whether it's Loro Piana or Xenia, both at the absolute top of their game. You cannot really compete with these guys when it comes to fabric. They are light years ahead of anybody else in the industry.
I love standing out on stage. I love wearing something fresh, and to come in here and to get everything made. All the different colors, I love it. I always say your clothes are the mood you wear.
Yeah.
And you guys, you just feel in a good mood, whether it's these new tech pants that stretch, whether it's a blazer like this one, this cashmere finish, the other ones. It really is. I always say it gives you energy, your clothes. For me, it absolutely gives you energy. And that's why I think people need to invest in it. Wouldn't you agree? Would you say people are investing more these days now because they understand... Number one, it looks good, obviously, and you feel good. But do you think people are more open to spending a bit extra? Because obviously this isn't cheap, but the best of everything isn't cheap, right?
Yeah,
my coaching isn't cheap, but it's the best. Nothing worthwhile is cheap. Do you feel there's a shift in mindset around that nowadays?
It's interesting if you actually go into the fashion industry as a whole. I think things go in and out of fashion, right? So originally, take it back like 50, 60 years ago, there wasn't brands, there was a look. So people dressed in a certain way, which was like a fashion element to it. Then obviously you got the introduction of all these designer brands. A lot of people were wearing like big logos, and I've been guilty for myself paying a lot of money for something with a name on it just to obviously sort of fit in with a certain ideology or whatever you want to call it. Now we are seeing a lot of people go the other way, where they want to look super in a certain way, whether that's a well-dressed casual person or a well-dressed business person. But it's not about the brand on the item. It's just about how that looks, how that feels.
We're working together almost a year.
Yeah.
Now, typically, a lot of successful businesses, like you guys, have just been phenomenal the last couple of years. A lot of businesses think we're doing good. We don't need someone coming in telling us what else to do. First of all, like, why did you decide, for us to work together, you and Ryan? Like, what made you make that decision to like, hey, let's bring Aidan in. Let's see what we can do.
Truthfully, as a business owner and also as an individual, with the individual bit is something I didn't expect as much, but it's really changed my life. It's changed our business. We've learned so many cool things in terms of how to actually live your life and how to live your life with a business. It's been honestly life-changing, to be honest, and I don't think we would have reached the levels that we have in the past year without that guidance. And I think you say you don't know what you don't know. It's very hard for somebody to understand how that looks, but the kind of elevation that gives you and the focus on intention is life-changing.
So when did we meet?
So we met Aidan 12 months ago, and then there was an instant energy and connection. We spoke openly from both sides about what we do, and I think it was quite obvious straight away there was a synergy, and there was almost like a kind of, I don't know if it was whatever.
The banter's been good.
The chat's been good. Aidan dressed well, but he dresses properly well now.
I knew there'd have to be something in there from him. It wouldn't be real without it, right? And they were good before, but they're better now too. We both improved each other's lives.
He's elevated us, but we've definitely elevated him as well. People are cynical in business, right? So somebody coming in saying, "Oh, I can do this for you." I mean, I've watched people who offer business coaching or say, "Oh, we can multiply your business by X," like as an individual, you're certainly like, how would they know that? How would they know my business? Exactly. How would they know about tailoring? But what you have done has done that. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, and like referral stroke client endorsement is stronger, right?
100%. And that's one thing I admire from you guys, is that like many clients I have, they don't want people knowing they have a coach or someone helping them.
Yeah.
Well, you guys are phenomenal. You tell the world, you shout it from the rooftop, and I think the humility these guys have is why I love working with you so much.
I appreciate that.
It is the humility to say, no, like, we don't know, and he's helped us with our mind and our business and our sales and our leadership and our, like, that's so valuable and powerful to me, and it's humbling to me, and that's why I want to highlight what you guys do, because it's insane, like the value you guys bring. It's been class. Wrapping this up, you're about to embark on something huge, right? The greatest suit shop in the world. It's going to be phenomenal. So it's going to be on this channel too. We're going to talk about it.
What we are doing is we're trying to create the best tailors in the world, and that's not a small thing. So with trying to do something major, you need all the tools available to you to make that happen. And we have a growing team. Our team has doubled, tripled, whatever over the past few years, and that's going to happen again. So we want to stay true to our identity as a brand and as people. And as it gets bigger, that becomes harder. And I think that, we always talk about standards. The standards have been raised, and this is our baby, right? So we want the standards to stay right above, like across the whole business. And, people probably don't talk about this, but when you're a business owner and you've got a family to think about, when you've got, a lot of people that depend on you, it's a very, very challenging position to put yourself in. Obviously, we're a bit mad, so we love it, but it's a tightrope you're walking. Yeah. So the tools that you've given us in how to speak to ourselves, how to speak to the staff, it's a massive thing, and I think it's just having somebody. It's good as well. You can obviously see some things from an outsider's perspective. I think it is fair to say that when you're in something and you eat, sleep, and breathe it, it's sometimes quite hard to see things that are in front of you. And sometimes, like, your missus, your family, your friend, they'll give you advice, but they'll give you advice on how they see it, and
Exactly.
they've always got your best interests at heart. So they'll go, "Oh, it's okay," or that's like you give the cold hard truth, and I'm straight talking as a person.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that absolutely ruthless honesty because that helps you grow, right? That's what it's all about.
Class.
Get on the table, fix it.
So today was a crazy day from 5 a.m. gym, sports massage for the injury, radio interview on Dubai 102, first group talk, second group talk, then meeting some clients, having a chat with them, and so much in between. One-to-ones, following up, prep for tomorrow, book designer chat. But these are the days I love. And this is when I talk about alignment and being fully aligned in your lane, you know, in your vehicle of expression, which is your job or your business. When you have infinite energy, and these days are satisfying, you know. It's not satisfying when you have work that doesn't align with your highest good, with your gift from God, with your service of others, with what you do best. It's very important to get into alignment, and then you enjoy days like this. So I'm about to eat like a horse right now. See you guys soon.
Rightio guys, so we're here at Travel Counselors today. I'm keynote for the annual conference. It's going to be amazing. I spoke at the Irish one last year. They're a great group of entrepreneurs. I can't wait to go upstairs, see what the crowd is like, and give some big value. So let's go. So we just finished the Travel Counselors Conference. I love keynoting for big brands, big companies with big visions. So I was on stage for an hour, just under an hour. Usually with a keynote, it's 45 minutes to an hour. Talked a lot about the mindset side of being an entrepreneur, talking about how to organize your life. But the first piece is always clarity, like why you're here, what are you doing, what's your focus, what's your desire, and you know how to get more done, how to make more money faster, how to be more findable, how to reach more people. Talked about sales psychology as well, how to become people of influence, like real life influence, not social media influence, but how to move people with language. And it was a really powerful day. So I love talking to entrepreneurs. They're hungry. They're looking for how can I get there faster? How can I be better? That's my favorite audience. Like even if you're in a career but you're ambitious, that's who I love talking to. And they were so much fun because we were laughing on that. People always say my keynotes are like stand-up comedy shows because it's got to keep it real and it's better to be childlike than childish. So it's all good. This is a really, really good one. I like this.
So that's the first vlog ever. I hope you liked it. It's a little bit of an insight into what I do on a day-to-day basis. Obviously, there's a lot more one-to-ones and different things. We can cover some more of that in the next vlog. If you like this vlog, you want to see more, let me know in the comments. Can't believe I've turned into one of these guys. But if you like it, you want to know more, comment below. Like the video. It didn't cost you nothing, but it cost me something to make it. So we'll see you in the next one.